What came first, the chicken or the egg? It's a question that's puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries. On the surface, it seems like an impossible riddle, but modern science has given us a pretty clear answer. So let's dive into it. First, let's consider the evolutionary angle. Chickens, like all living things, evolved from earlier species through a process called natural selection. If we look at the ancestors of the modern chicken, these were creatures that laid eggs long before anything resembling a chicken existed. The real key here lies in understanding what an egg actually is. An egg is just a vessel, and creatures that laid eggs existed millions of years before the first chicken ever appeared. The process works like this. At some point, a bird that was almost but not quite a chicken laid an egg. Inside that egg, due to tiny genetic mutations, a new species was developing, the first true chicken. These mutations are what allow species to evolve over time, and they happen during reproduction, specifically at the embryonic stage, inside the egg. So, in essence, the first true chicken came out of an egg that was laid by something that wasn't quite a chicken. This concept is backed by evolutionary biology, which tells us that species gradually change over time. So, while the chicken as we know it today didn't just appear out of nowhere, its ancestors have been laying eggs for hundreds of millions of years. Dinosaurs, for instance, were laying eggs long before birds ever existed. That means the egg, at least in a broad evolutionary sense, definitely came first. However, if we narrow the question to specifically the chicken's egg, that is, an egg laid by a chicken, the answer gets a little trickier. Technically, the egg that hatched the first chicken was laid by a bird that was not quite a chicken yet. This means that the egg came first because the genetic mutations that made the first true chicken happened inside the egg. So, scientifically speaking, the egg came first. But of course, the debate persists because it's more than just a biological question. It's a philosophical one that speaks to cause and effect, the origins of life, and how we define beginnings. Are you defining egg as any egg, or specifically a chicken's egg? And what does this tell us about how we think about the world?